Get ready with me today because she is a blondie now. Oh my gosh, I'm so blonde, I can't. Like, it feels like it's a wig. Never been this like all over blonde in my life, and honestly, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I don't have my hair extensions in yet. Rocking my natural length right now. Go ahead and do a good old-fashioned get ready with me today. Couldn't be more excited. You know, when you get your hair done, it's like the thing you look forward to the most afterwards. It's like getting ready the next day and doing glam to match your new hair. So we're gonna get ready, do a cute little glam to kind of match the new blondie. I like to grab where the hair bends and clip back there just because it won't cause a crease in my hair. Basically where the curl goes inward. That way once I take these out, I don't have like a crazy like demarcation line from any of the, even though clips that like claim to be creaseless still make my hair crease because I have such fine hair. That's the way that I get my hair to not crease when I've already done my hair. I'm gonna start by prepping my skin. I really want to make sure I'm glowy and hydrated and I look healthy and lively. Just like the blonde really brings out your face, I feel like, and if you're dry or anything, it's just gonna be really obvious. So I'm using this Bobbi Brown Enriched Face Base because this is super hydrating, and I'm also going to be applying the Glow Recipe Rosy Glow Niacinamide Hue Drop. I feel like the key to looking really good as a Latina that like has blonde hair is definitely making sure the rest of me looks really healthy and not dry. I feel like as I've been blonde, like as many times as I've been blonde in my life, like I was blonde all of high school. You guys know I was blonde all of 2019 and 2020, I think it was, or maybe it was just 2020 and 2021. I can't remember, but I was blonde for like a year, and I've been like everything in between, like brown balayage, like I've been everything in between. Many times as I've had blonde in my hair as I've learned quite a few things about like make it look flattering for my complexion, and I think that that's like the most important thing. I think anyone can look good blonde, but they just have to like know how to pull it off. I feel like it's been so long since I've done a good old-fashioned chatty get ready with me. The people who tune into these, you guys that really like my content and my personality, a lot of videos that are like really aesthetically pleasing and stuff, so that naturally draws in a lot of new people that don't know me or my personality. So like if I talk too much in those videos, or like if I ramble a normal amount in those videos, people don't like to see that, like new people, because they don't know me, you know what I mean? Like they're like, okay, just get to the point. Like I clicked on this video for you to get to the point with the organization or like whatever it is. Like the chatty get ready with me is like, it says chatty get ready with me, so like you know what you're getting into. Like you know I'm about to yap your head off, and like, you know, it's not unexpected and you're not waiting for me to get to the point, if that makes sense. I just love the way that these work as a primer almost, because it's like makes your face like sticky. So continuing on the theme of the glow, and keep in mind I have dry skin, so I can really get away with some glow, girl. Mixing two foundations that are two different formulas, and you'll understand why, but I'm mixing the NARS Sheer Glow because I want that glow, and then I'm mixing it with the Kylie Power Flush Longwear foundation. And the reason why I want to do this is because this one gives a very airbrush vibe, like airbrush looking finish. This one gives the glow, and I want to be like a airbrushed glowy type of like complexion vibe. I'm actually going to be using a brush, and then I'm going to be taking a damp beauty blender and just blending out, like kind of like going on top with it, so it kind of does take away if there's like too much excess of foundation or whatever. I'm gonna do like one pump of this and one pump of this foundation brush, which is with my line with SLM's Glam. I hate showing this because it's no longer available, but she does have really great brushes, so I'll link her website below. And I'm just gonna go in and pat it in. I want to get like the coverage so that my skin looks really even, and I always do avoid the under eye area. It's so weird getting used to seeing myself with this light of hair because it's been honestly so long since I've been really blonde, and I don't think I've ever actually been this blonde, to be honest. Maybe high school was the last time I was this blonde, but it was like not this blend of blonde, if that makes sense. Like it was like more highlighted rather than it being all over blonde like this. This is my first time ever really seeing myself without any darkness in my hair, I guess. Bleach super blonde, like there's definitely brown throughout it, but it's like not dark brown. This is the first time I'm seeing myself without dark brown in my hair, if that makes sense. So crazy to get used to. I feel like I'm wearing a wig in the best way possible because he did such a good job. Tone is killer. Like he did such a good job. The blend is beautiful. I feel like I'm wearing a wig because I've never been blonde to my root. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I wanted to try it because I've never done it before. And of course my root's gonna grow in because like that's natural. It's just what happens naturally. But yeah, I'm gonna take the beauty blender and blend around the eye, and I'm not adding any product here. I'm just trying to blend. I'm going to sponge over everything, so to just really melt it in. Flawless base is to really press it into the skin. Makeup feels makeup-y on my forehead, and I think that's just because I think I need to like get Botox because that usually helps that. It helps the dryness that I have on my forehead a lot, and that's just me being transparent. Like I haven't had my Botox on my forehead since 2023, and I think it's about due time to do it again. I'm just gonna grab a mirror here so that I can see what the heck I'm doing up close. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Even my forehead looks so good today. It's gonna be an amazing makeup day today. Like I can already just feel it. It kind of always is when I just get my hair done. It's always like a good makeup day. I'm gonna be wearing is gonna be very pastel today, like very spring vibes, so I want to kind of match that vibe. My brows, I'm gonna go ahead and carve my brows, which is the next thing I do after I apply my base. The concealer, I'm just using Too Faced Born This Way. I know this is so basic, like I never use a different concealer and it's so bad. I have other ones that I really like Natasha Denona and the Huda Beauty one, but I always end up going back to that one for some reason, and those other ones are great as well, but I just feel like this has so much product it takes me forever to go through. The other ones, it just like they run out quickly. Yeah, I like to carve my brows to give them a natural, like it kind of gives them shape without filling them in or like adding brow product. I don't really do that much brow product. I kind of let the carving do the defining, if that makes sense, because I have pretty thick eyebrows anyway, so that's like step one, have thick eyebrows, you know what I mean. But yeah, if you have like eyebrows that are on the thicker side, or you just have eyebrows and you're blonde, my advice is to fill them in as least as possible. If you don't have to fill them in, even better, because the contrast with like filling your brows and then having blonde hair can be so harsh. I'm just blending down that concealer since we're going to be using that concealer as like an eyeshadow base, and now I will go in with a brow pencil and fill any gap. So I'm just using Rare Beauty for my brow pencil. See, like there's a little gap here, and this also helps me figure out if I need to grow something out or if I need to take away. See, and then my brows are naturally darks, but it's not so contrasty to my hair. It's gonna be contrasty because my brows are dark, right? But not more contrast. We don't want more contrast. Now, if you have very light eyebrows, different story, girl, different story. But for me, this is what works. Oils lately by Selma's Glam, and they are so pretty. Just have the prettiest hint of pink. This color back to your lips. So pretty to wear on its own. Use it mainly to moisturize my lips, or if I'm having a no makeup day, I wear it. Okay, now we're gonna move on to eyes. So I'm taking this little bento eyeshadow thing from Taja. I love these little stacks because they're so easy to just throw wherever. A little soft crease moment for now. So I'm just taking this color here. I'm just gonna work that in, and I did want like a neutral that's like kind of warm but not orange, so this is perfect. The reason why is because I have to bring color back to my face since I have taken away color in my hair. So you really want to focus on having that color just come back. Another really great way to bring color back if you're not going to wear eyeshadow is just to go in with a little blush in the brow bone area. Okay, I'm going to play up this shadow just a tad by using the Velvet Dreams color in here, which is a little bit darker. I'm going to take a smaller brush. I want to use that smaller brush to kind of work that, taking away excess, and this is very important when you're going to use a darker tone. And I only want this on the outer parts of my eye, not in the full crease, because that's going to look very... I mean, that's cute and everything, but the looks I'm going for today is more of a like cat eye vibe, not so much of a full smoky. I'm just going to wither that with the blending brush. Now, because I want to keep this look kind of glowy, it's all the matte we're going to do, but I do want to put a nice shimmery situation on my eyelid. And I have these stunning Giorgio Armani eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow things, and this one in particular is so rose gold and pretty. So I'm going to just like apply some of that, but I kind of want to lighten it. Did it go? I have one that's like a little lighter, but I'm gonna go ahead and work this in because this dries a little quickly. Just pat that in. I work really quick with these. They're super pretty and long lasting, but they do dry. It's almost better to kind of put it on the brush first and then pat it on. I want to add lightness towards the inner corner, so we're gonna go in and do that with the other one once I see it. So beautiful. I cannot look at that. I just love I have this one that's like a pearl color, and this is so beautiful. Cannot get enough of these. Taking a bit of a rounder brush because I kind of want to try to work a little bit of that into the inner corner. Prefer a round brush for that, but I am going to work this at the beginning of that shadow. It gives a very beautiful glowy baby angel vibe. Like that should be like a new makeup trend, like baby angel makeup. Like this is baby angel makeup. So now what I'm going to do is I want to take a brown, I don't know if eyeshadow or liner, but I definitely want to give myself a slight wing just to give a little bit of shape to my eye. Now I have a brown liner here. I've been loving this eye kohl crayon by MAC in the color Teddy, and this has been one of my favorite things right now to use as my eyeliner, and it just goes on like easily, so I think that's why I really like it. Not a lot of tugging involved when you use this, and this is such a good shade of brown. It's not too warm or anything, and you can get that slight definition. So I'm gonna do the other eye, but I'll give you a little close-up. You can see. I think my goal with like this new hair and like the new look I want to go for is to just a lot of more softness to my glam, a lot more softness overall, and I think I really like this. Like I feel like black liner is so stunning, but it like that has like a moment for me now. Like, there's a specific moment I'm gonna do that or wear that, and it's definitely when I don't have a lot going on my face but I want contrast, or if I'm doing some like very dramatic photo shoot type of makeup, then I'll wear that. But for the most part, ever since I even had black brown hair, I was doing just brown liner, and I've really been loving it. I used to not even own a brown eyeliner, which is so crazy to me. Is how flattering it is and how it brings my eyes out, like the brown liner. Why have I not done this before? Like it brings my eyes out so much. I always use my finger or like my nail and flick the eyeliner so it gives like sharpness at the end. A little hack. Okay, and then we're going to do mascara, and I'm gonna apply corner lashes. I love a corner lash. Obsessed with a corner lash, to be honest. I don't think I looked back since I started wearing corner lashes last year. Very rare moment when I wear a full strip. I have to have like a lot going on my eyes to wear a full strip basically, but now I just like, I love a corner lash. And I have like more dramatic corner lashes like this, and I have like obviously softer ones. I have press on little lash pieces too from Ardell that I use as corner lashes as well, so just some options for you guys. I will link some of those options below. I'm testing out this new Giorgio Armani mascara, and I've really been liking the way it makes my eyelashes look, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that eyelash curler. I have this cute rose gold eyelash curler from Tweezerman, and I'm gonna curl my lashes. I like to do my mascara and my lashes before I add any false lash, because when I'm using like the press on lash cluster pieces, I only want to fill where I need to fill. I don't necessarily want to like create my whole lash with them. I'm blessed with decent eyelashes, I feel like, so lately I've been kind of taking advantage, really rocking that mascara. And sometimes I'll do my mascara and I'll realize I don't even need to put a lash. Mascara is just good enough. But I just love how lengthening this mascara is. I don't know if you guys are seeing. I'm gonna get a little closer. I like to do 2 or sometimes 3 coats of this. Do the other side. I always make the stupidest face when I do my mascara. I'm like, I'm trying so hard not to do it right now because I'm like, I'm recording. I don't want to really trying to look like a soft baby angel. I also have Hazel prescribed contacts that I get from eye doctor. I'm like, should I start wearing them? Because they might go hard with this hair. They looked really cute when I had black hair, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't like colored contacts. Sometimes I do. I like have my faces with them. I actually like my brown eyes, believe it or not. Like I don't hate my brown eyes, and so sometimes I don't want to put contacts, you know what I mean? But sometimes it could be a cute moment to do like the Hazel, because it literally looks like brown but just like lighter. I am not good at applying my contacts after makeup, so I'm gonna wait to do underneath my eyes until we have like the rest of the makeup on. Finishing touches. Everybody has like finishing makeup touches that we like to do. For me, it's my bottom lash, my highlight, literally just going in and touching little things, like touching up little things here and there. Okay, this is what we have going on for the eyes. Let's do a corner lash. I actually think I do want to do a corner lash. I'm thinking, since I am going to be on video, should I do a little more dramatic, or I'm gonna just like try it on what more dramatic will look like, which is very pretty. Okay, these are the Ardell press-on lashes. I'm gonna put some of these on, I think, because you just put them on, like you don't have to like glue them. I hate having to wait for my glue to freaking dry. Anybody else, like, and it comes with these little thingies as well. And I love that it has like different sizes, like we have longer all the way down to shorter, so you could really do a full on lash if you want, but I mainly use the longer pieces to be honest, and I just like them on. Where did my mirror go? I'm gonna try to get close so you can kind of see. They go underneath your lash. They're a little difficult to put on, I'm not gonna lie, but it takes practice. But once you get it, they look so good because they look natural. And I go in and I like to pinch it in place. and sometimes it will do that. I'm telling you guys, these take practice. Like, this is a reality. Using these, like, people make it look so easy on TikTok, but no, like, they're easy once you get the hang of it, for sure. And it's nice that you don't have to wait for like glue to dry, but you do want to pinch them in place. There we go, we got that one. Okay, so I'm gonna do another. I want to do one more, but yeah, this is the result. I'm gonna do one of the 10mm ones. I did a 14, a 12, and I'm doing a 10. Excuse me, I have really bad allergies right now. Spring is springing. Spring is springing, so I get like this weird, like all of a sudden, like attack, a huge tickle, and then I have to cough or sneeze. It's like really annoying. A little sniffly due to allergies as well. It's like really bad. Yeah, I just want to put one more here to give like a little fullness right in this middle area where my eye, when I'm looking directly. And like, this is the difference, guys, before and after. Again, these have a learning curve, but they look so good and no glue, so worth it to me. Okay, let's do the other eye, and I'm gonna speed it forward. I don't want to bore you to death, you know. Okay, and both eyes have some lash. Next step now is to finish my complexion, myself some warmth and shape. I will use a bronzing, a cream bronzer, a cream stick of some form. I just love creams because of my dry self. I'm dry AF, girl. I'm dry AF. And lately my favorite thing is this Merit complexion stick. This is in the color chestnut, I believe, and it's the prettiest, like warm but not orange color, and I really like to shapeshift at this time and become a whole new bitch. So the reason why I'm applying it upwards, it's because I don't know if you guys have ever heard this, but applying it upwards is anti-gravity and it gives a lifting effect. And I know it sounds silly because it's like, okay, you're gonna blend that out anyway. It does something, you guys. Like, it kind of almost makes sure that it doesn't go in this area right here, moving the product upwards like that. So I just like to bronze all around a little bit, like a little on the forehead, and then especially now that my hair is like this, I feel like it's so necessary to have a little dimension in my face, like a little something to bring color back. So I'm going to use my angled brush here and everything out. And when it comes to the neck, guys, I like to go in with my foundation brush and go over it because it still has like a little foundation on it, and I feel like it helps blend everything. Muddy situation under here, I don't know. My foundation brush, and do you see what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm sure you can see exactly what I'm talking about, like in action right here. Want that warmth to really be there, so I don't want it to be just a shadow like I do it down here. I want you to see that there's warmth in my face. So just with the angled brush, I'm just gonna blend and blend upwards. I always blend upwards because it pulls the face up. Facelift, girl. You're giving yourself a facelift. Lift that face. I'm a little unhinged sometimes. I don't think you guys know that, or maybe you do. Maybe you do. And then same thing here. I will blend this upward into the hairline. Now I need to be careful not to like go too hard because my hair is so blonde that I'm just gonna have like a bronzer headband. Lightly push it into your scalp. See the difference adding color to my face did? Like, it's so insane. I could tan and like that could give me color, but kind of like my natural skin color with this hair right now. I don't know. What do you guys think? I used to be blonde, as you guys know, in 2020. If you've been here that long and you remember how tan I would get sometimes, and sometimes I watch it back and it's like I had tanning blindness. Like, that shit was so bad. Like I did not need to be tanning that hard. Like, who told me to tan that much? Like, nobody. I just thought that to have platinum hair, I needed to be tan, like, for whatever reason. But, you know, times change, so. This doesn't look fully blended, but we're gonna get there, girl. I'm gonna now take a smaller little brush and I'm gonna blend the nose. I love this It Cosmetics brush because it has this on the other end, and this is like perfect to blend your nose. Take whatever's left over and go over on top to give a little bite-in effect. Little cutesy nose moment. Okay, now we're gonna do blush. Take my wet sponge and I wanna blend right here before we apply the blush, just to open up that space and not have too much bronzer there, so we can have space for the blush. And I also like to do this around my mouth area. I forgot to blend under here. Sometimes I forget, and then I'm doing my lips and I'm like, okay, girl. I like to do it around my mouth too to open up this area. I don't flattering to have bronzer all the way down to your mouth because it looks really harsh and kind of makes you look a little too, I don't know, it makes my shape, like my face, look a little masculine, and I noticed that through like trial and error, obviously. And then I'll blend this harsh line here with the Beauty Blender. Beauty Blender, this is what it's made for. Like, a lot of people use it now to just apply their makeup. It was never meant to like directly apply your makeup with, although it works. relax and like cool, like whatever floats your boat, whatever works for you. But a beauty blender was never meant for that. A beauty blender was meant to just be used to blend, and like just apply with brushes, and then you use this over to blend, make sure everything's seamless. That's what a beauty blender was made for, if you guys didn't know that. You can even apply setting spray to it and use it to set your face, which is like another thing, but let's continue. I'm gonna be using this Huda Beauty blush in Bubblegum. Hope that this gives me what I want, because it's like a very baby pink. I want a very baby pink. Looks like it is, so I'm gonna like work on this cheek first. It's gonna blend it out. Yes, this is exactly what I want. So happy right now. I am gonna go over it with a little bit of powder blush, because I have this new like stunning baby pink YSL blush. I want to use it, so I like a lot of blush. I take this and I want to take what's left on my nose and around the brow bone and the forehead. I just like for my face to be a little rosy, a little bit, like not too crazy, just a little. And another thing I will do that I always forget if I don't do it at this point is to put back my beauty mark. So I have one right here, and then I don't have one here, but I created it. I like the way it looks. We have one here and one back here. Yeah, I just put back my beauty marks at this point so I don't forget to do it. Next we're gonna do, oh, I should have done under eye concealer first and then put back this beauty mark. I have to put this one back twice. Happens, girl. Okay, so now we're gonna do concealer, and I've been using these new Giorgio Armani ones, but to be honest, it doesn't give me the fullness that I need here because this is so thin. It's such a fine formula, and these are so beautiful, but I do use the Too Faced Born This Way to also brighten. Also like the finish that this gives under my eyes. So anyway, I like that the way that the Too Faced one looks too, and technically I could only just use a Too Faced one, but I am kind of testing this out, so I want to continue to test it out, and it also allows me to not run out of my Too Faced one as quickly. So as I told you guys, we're gonna have to redo that beauty mark on that side. I call it my Jasmine beauty mark, like from Bratz. Okay, I'm gonna take a concealer brush, and I have the one from my makeup line. Where did it go? Okay, so we're just gonna take the Miss Liz Heart one, which I think this brush set might still be available if I'm not mistaken. But look at how pretty that Giorgio Armani. It's like, you know, their luminous silk foundation like has that gorgeous like flawless finish to it, and I love it. Just wish that it like did something for this inner hollow of my face there, a little more fullness there. I don't know, maybe I should just get filler, but I'm terribly scared of doing filler under my eyes. Hear stories of it like moving and stuff and migrating, and that's like not an area you want filler to migrate on. Like at least on the lips you can kind of get away with it, but definitely not under your eyes. So I'm going in with the blush brush and just blending the blush back into that concealer and melting it all together. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a little dot of my Too Faced Born This Way right in here. I like to let that sit, and at this time I will do my lips. I'm gonna wipe off this gorgeous lip oil. It leaves such a pretty stain behind, like a pinky stain, but I do want to give myself pinky nude lip. For that I do need contrast to my lip to begin with. The lips, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this Night Hawk lip liner. This is by Urban Decay. This is my favorite lip liner to wear with a pink lip, besides MAC Cork, but MAC Cork is a little more brown, a little more harsh. MAC Cork gives you very Y2K vibe. This definitely is a little softer, a little more wearable. Don't get me wrong, I love Cork. I love the Y2K lip. Cork with any pink gloss is like a drool, but for today we're gonna use this. Just because the lipstick I'm wearing, I don't want it to look too brown or like mix with the liner and look super brown. The Red Carpet Pink color by Charlotte Tilbury. This is literally a dupe for Kylie's Coco K that I used to love. That's why I like it so much. It's like very baby pink. It's very pretty. It's also wearable, like it's a wearable color. At this point I like to just get rid of excess. I do want to make this a little lighter even, and to make it lighter I'm just going to use Child Star by Too Faced. I know you guys have seen me talk about this lipstick forever. I feel like I will always love this lipstick. I'll just put that in the center to really contour, highlight the lip. Super pretty to just wear like this, but I might be adding a gloss because I'm feeling like a glossy moment today. So now that this has sat in, I like to blend this with my beauty blender. Specifically the Too Faced Born This Way concealer looks so flawless when blended with a beauty blender for some reason, but I love. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this out, and I like to go in again with the blush brush and melt the blush back into it. That you guys are like learning a lot. I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of rushing now, so I'm not talking as much, but I'm sorry. So now I will take Cherry Blossom Cake by Huda Beauty. This is the goat for like pinky looks. At first I'm gonna kind of take this on my sponge, and I want to just like grab it, but like take the excess off and just melt it in and like make sure my under eye do not crease. And then I will take this same powder and just give myself a little bit of a bake to add a little brightness, but honestly it's like not that necessary. Like this is just like an extra step you can do, brighten under the eyes, but it's not necessary. My eyes look pretty bright. Like I don't need to do this, but I like to do this. So, and I don't bake it for too long because I have drier skin, so I don't want to get like a crocodile look under my eyes. I also don't do like a crazy amount of powder. There's definitely powder there, but it's not like, it's not as much as it could be, if you know what I mean. Like some people when they bake, girl. I get the excess powder that's on my puff and my hand. I will use that to just set the rest of my face. And just as soon as I'm done doing that, I will press this away. Like it's like weird, but when you press it, it just kind of like, I don't know, it does something different when you press it away instead of like dusting it until it's like kind of like, I don't know. Okay, now after this, I will add this beauty mark back. I like the softness that the brow pencil gives, so it doesn't look too marked, I guess. And then at this point, I will use any kind of makeup spray. I just got the new Huda Beauty Easy Bay. Use that for today. I don't know if I'm gonna love this spray or not because I know it's like matte, like more matte. Yeah, I almost forgot. This is the most important part. I can't believe it. So I like to add a glow to my face, and I use one out of two products, but right now I'm loving one a little more than the other for a few different reasons. I go in either with this Rare Beauty Enchant liquid highlight or the Dior one, and I prefer the Dior one a little more because it's a little easier to work with on top of powders and on top of your other products. Like it doesn't pick up product, and with this one you have to carefully apply it with a brush, but this one like I can use my fingers. Or no, I feel like this one's a little easier to work with. I'm just gonna take this on a brush and pat this on the higher points of my face, nose, and I love a little on the forehead, like a little shimmer brow bone as well. I will take a beauty blender and blend. Don't want it to look harsh like a streak. Sometimes I take a little more on the beauty blender. I don't know, this does something for me. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's more so of a thing you see in person really well. Like when you move, it's like, or the sun hits you, it just like sparkles. So the last thing we're gonna do is apply a little bit of gloss. This is not new, you guys have definitely heard of this, but I'm gonna be wearing my Anastasia gloss in Cotton Candy, like the prettiest pink. Really, look at that, look at this. We forgot mascara. Why do I keep forgetting things? I'm gonna do mascara on my lower lashes, then we'll be done. Okay, now we're done. Take out the clips, and you'll see because I put it in that hollow of the hair, it didn't crease. Nearly forgot that we're supposed to apply this YSL blush. This is exactly what we're missing here. Yes, girl. This is so pretty, like done. This blush is everything. This blush is everything. How many pink baby blushes does Tania need? All of the above. Now this is the finished look. You guys, I am ready for the day, and I wanted to show you a little clip of my little finished look. I did end up parting my hair to the side and wearing this cute little outfit, which you guys will see in the vlog. Let me know what you guys think down below if you want to see more Get Ready With Me's. I am so excited. Let's pick a perfume and a bag for the day. Definitely want to go with my Dolce & Gabbana. I'm wearing my Dior bracelet. I'm wearing a little Juicy Couture cuff, some dainty bracelets, obviously my wedding ring and band, and I just have this other cute ring from, I think it's a Talo on this. Try to link everything to the best of my ability. My earrings, I'm wearing these Dolce & Gabbana earrings. I'm wearing my pink Dior glasses. I'll give you guys a little moment, you can see how it looks. It's giving Barbie, it's giving a Woods. I'm so excited. So let's pick my bag for the day. Let me take these back off. Okay, I'm thinking because my top is a Dior top, I want to wear a Dior bag because the sunglasses, like, it just goes together. So this right here is going to be my bag for the day. It's my little Dior, Miss Dior. It's a pink one. So we have to match the pink vibes, and I put 2 of my Labubus on it. I think 2 is a little overkill, but this is a Labubu event. So yeah, and this one's wearing her Miu Miu outfit with her Chanel bag. This one's wearing a Prada bag. I need to get my Labubu's Dior outfits. We'll get to that soon, but yeah, 2 Labubus for today. Bigger bag, I think it's okay to put multiples, but I think because this bag's small, it looks overkill, like it's covering the bag. But you know, the event is a Labubu event. So I was thinking about putting a strap on, but I feel like I don't know if it's going to the outfit, but we'll try it out. It's like kind of thick, but it does have the Dior letters on it. I don't really know. I might not put the strap on. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be all for today's Get Ready With Me, you guys. I hope you are enjoying the new videos. I hope you like my new hair color. First, I think I was having like a freak out moment when I first saw him take it out of like the towel and like started drying it. Kind of had like a little like, what did I do moment, because it was so like, it looked so blonde. I was like, oh my gosh, is this even gonna go good with me? But honestly, I feel like it matches my vibe so good. He really killed it. My hairdresser is the kind of hairdresser that just knows what is gonna look good on you. Like, he's so good at just knowing and like deciding the right tones that will go with your skin tone. And I don't know, I think he does like an incredible job. Like, I don't even feel like I need to tell him what to do or like show him what I want. Like, he already just has a vision, and that's so helpful. And I love that, because sometimes we don't even know what we want, you know what I mean? Like, we think we want something, but we don't really know if that's actually gonna fit us. And like, blonde is a very like touchy color. Like, I feel like anyone can look good with blonde, but it has to be the right shade of blonde. But yeah, I'm honestly so in love with it. I'm so in love. Yes. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.